Okay, we're going to do some basic color correction, non-destructive color correction using adjustment layers and our awesome pen tool, or if you wish, the any other selections that we've made. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use I'm going to load a selection. Well, I guess do I have to load a selection? Yeah, let's load a selection. So we're going to go here. I'm going to load a selection, and these are all the other selections that I made in the last couple things. Let's do I'm going to use the pen tool because it's better. And what I want to do is, if I open this right now, it's going to load the selection around the closed area, right? But if I want to select the other side, I hit invert right here, and it's going to open it, and it's going to select everything else, which is pretty darn cool, right? So I got that set up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my boy. That's the layer below it. And I'm going to go to layer, real adjustment layer, and let's bring up we could do the color balance, black and white. Well, I can make it black and white. You can do all kinds of fun stuff. Once we kind of get into the next step, you can do all kinds of wonderful things. But let's just bring up the vibrance of the whole thing. Okay. One thing is that as soon as this comes up, you can name it whatever you want, but I'm just going to leave it vibrance 1. You want to click this on, use previous layer to create a clipping mask. That means that this boy and this layer are going to be attached to each other. Nothing is going to be adjusted above or below it. It's just going to affect this particular layer. So I want to click OK, and there you go. You'll see it already has a mask set up because we had a selection, and the selection was there, and it said, hey, do you want to make a clipping mask? Well, there's your mask right there. So if I was to actually just go ahead, if you guys have this set up, you can slide this down. There's vibrance going down, okay, which is desaturating everything, or I can bring the vibrance up, which is oversaturating, or bringing the, like, how could I say this? The tonal value is probably a better way to put it, all the way up, and bringing the tonal value down. So yeah, we're gonna bring this up. You can just max it out if you wish. I can bring the saturation up, totally max that stuff out, and that's it. There's your non-destructive imaging. The why it's non-destructive is because this is just a layer that's being applied to another layer, which is I can turn this off, and it's back to the original. I can hide it. I can do a gradient mask on this, but we'll get into that later. That's just non-destructive color editing at its finest right there. Ooh.